The NPP built a teachers bungalow there because we realized that most of the teachers.
Akacho say a infrastructure project another damn quite kufuado a year was senior high schools now a unprecedented na and then no we call central region na central region they be busy Cape Coast pe they are chirawo a year jumedia and another damn kufuado edi as president senior high schools mu DOC ye any senior high schools are o see a year facilities emo e be a teachers bungalow e be a classroom blocks e be a dormitories e be a dining any ade ebusuya higher Ghana nsem edi am just one promise yembo room ne yenkon hwe video a enyo ba ko o central region edi eye enuma na nadoda kwekufado ye ni no edi to jana wi a e ba be kire adwen ewo.
Apart from the ones that we completed, the existing ones that we completed, there were ones that were started and completed by the NPP. Just you let me start from Cape Coast North since we are here. If you go to Ay3k3 Senior High School, yes, Ay3k3 Senior High School, the NPP built a teachers bungalow there because we realized that most of the teachers do not even stay on campus. So if you go there right now, we built for Ay3k3 Senior High School teachers bungalow, 6-unit teachers bungalow at Ay3k3, and a 12-unit classroom block for Ay3k3. Are you getting me? Let me take you to UPSHS. UPSHS, we completed 2 boys dormitory blocks, 2 girls dormitory block, and then 1 12-unit classroom block at UPSHS. Academy, if you go to Academy, we have a 12-unit classroom block completed at Academy by the NPP. Cape Tech, if you go to Cape Tech, one of the biggest workshops that you can ever find in any technical schools, any technical school in West Africa, the AVIC workshop. Yes. We have even one of the AVIC workshops located here on campus, 2 of us. That was built by the NPP. Okay, it's a workshop that can assemble vehicle. So in Cape Coast, we can assemble vehicles here on CPOL, use CCTU, and then in Cape Tech, go to St. Augustine's. We completed a 12-unit classroom block, a dormitory block for them, Adisco, 8-unit classroom block, 12-unit classroom block, and then we also completed 2 dormitories for Adisco, Adisada. In Fantipim, when we introduced STEM, in fact, the NPP, the kind of investment we made in STEM, it is the NPP that made STEM very popular and attractive to students in the senior high school. The regional STEM resource center for Central Region, if you go to Fantipim, it is there. We built it and completed it. Just go to Fantipim, 2 dormitory blocks started and completed by the NPP. 12-unit classroom block at Fantipim. Wesley Girls, go to Wesley Girls. We have a dormitory completed by the NPP with a teacher's flat attached to the dormitory. Just in Wesley Girls, a science resource center was completed by us. We did that. We built that. We also, in the same Wesley Girls, built a 12-unit teacher's bungalow at Wesley Girls. And you can go there to confirm. You can go there and verify for yourself. There is no single secondary school or senior high school in Cape Coast that the NPP didn't do a project in there. Go to Holy Child. A completed dormitory block for Holy Child. And then a 12-unit classroom block for Holy Child. Ghana National. If you go to Ghana National, we built for Ghana National an assembly block. Okay, apart from that, 2 separate 12-unit classroom blocks for Ghana National. These are projects that we did under the NPP in senior high schools in Cape Coast. Ogwasek Tech, go to Ogwasek Tech and verify for yourself the kind of project we did there. Girls' dormitory completed by the NPP at Ogwasek Tech. Science Resource Center completed by the NPP at Ogwasek Tech. Go there and verify for yourself. These are the kind of projects, these are the kind of infrastructure uplift that we gave our senior high schools in Cape Coast. So this is just Cape Coast too. Just Cape Coast out of the 20 or 21 districts that we have in the central region. Just Cape Coast. These are projects we did in senior high schools in Cape Coast.
Yes, you cannot cry. Abaya Obaya obo modern say obebua na sebi wama ehiafo ehu atom we yi ehiafo efiri omo ha omo na wabu omo nso waba be ye den aban patutu te say de omo tie na enana da akwa kufu ado aban maka che o say eba infrastructure project say ye eniemu a yet mamufo ene da achi benya so mfaso a enana da akwa kufu ado aban was the best under the Fourth Republic. Na we share video here you could clearly see say under the regime of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, they make sure say every senior high school in this country at least had 1 or 2 projects. You know, when they introduced free senior high school, they realized that the classroom blocks, some of the dormitories and the teachers' bungalows, headmaster bungalows, and dining hall, some of them, their labs, their library, and all those things, you know. Now a lot of the schools know NPP. Even also crown out Omubia, Iswa. And you know, with the free senior high school, no, the intention was say every child should get the chance to go to senior high school so that at least Obetimia hold a senior high school certificate, SHS certificate. So when they started the free senior high school, you know, with the enrollment and everything, they realized say the number no na it was 3 years, but the infrastructure projects and those schools in them no not a bit form, and that's the reason why they brought in the double track system. Say nebe ya ombetimi rotate ama ebi makọ na ebi mawo finti omde yellow and green no ebaye yellow and green here then ebaye. So basically no, that was the main agenda. Say yebeboa na obi etimi akọ school. So fast forward when they started everything and the you know Nkolana some go school near the other no. Omo say okay the Nkolana perform very very well. But here's the case that now mo per se we double track ni free on na getting back to year old academic calendar no. So then I was some year. The obetimi say they would expand schools and facilities no. Maybe dormitory no eswa no, they will build another one. Say na be ya mbebie mu na nkla no enyina etimi akomu. Maybe classrooms ni so no, they will build new classrooms. What you say? Baby ebia headmaster bungalow ebi ni one be CB. Sometimes today, you know, one thing I noticed was that a lot of the teachers were staying outside the school and it was not helping. So they also built teachers bungalows for that. Some of the schools have not money enough teachers bungalows so that it can accommodate all the teachers, you know, in the school. And these are some of the things that they did a Brahma free education, you know, it's me also. So when you go to Asamanke, say Achia say Ayidebi or down across, so you know, that's the eastern region, like Kede, you know, Koforidua, Ekowu, all those schools to say Benkum Senior High, Nifan Senior High, in somewhere, you know, Suhum, Presec, and the other, no, all those schools had a lot of infrastructure projects. And the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government actually invested in education. So by the education sector, Masa, they almost a single day commissioned 80 schools. That's never happened in the history of Ghana. 80 schools on a single day. On that very day, me, I was like, bro, this is something annoying. I swear, 80 schools on a single day. But Ghanaians, no, a lot of them, you know, they did not see all those stuff because and trying to NDC catch now annoying. What I say, now annoying, and it was very 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 hard for people to actually believe, say the NPP was doing better, because even though they were saying it, and trying to add the deal with them to the extent that they were not even able to reason, and that's what caused the defeat of the NPP. And today, a lot of people are actually, you know, disappointed in the National Democratic Congress because Bosho Moshe and Yan Nomeden or Modiso. But as I always say, no, yeah, they will say a bar na BBC about Betro near course, so near amount, a lot of insight about everything. Had a Ghana and TV. Catch us as a bar, we make sure so best subscribe to the channel. Dear we are then on notification button, not Ubian Swa. Well, I can watch Shama on your Binan and Sanso, I date me, I can be not as NPP ni no one project NPP be ye aba no mo aba mu the past 8 years na be NDC ni bi ka kire o say oba wa anya hwe na wonya bi e da kire say niam bi say NPP aba ne ba ya oyeye eno nti mestre o say oba bia na make sure say obeshare ida ma manfo na omonso no nya bi ahwe nda so nyam to bo ase na wotie mi Ghana Nsem TV de nsem esi o Ghana ene amu iniema ina te say den ebrewo e wa hase